it's Corona time, right? No. We found a few ingredients at the store. We're gonna get a little sausage and rice, and it's gonna have a little Polynesian flair. So stick with us, and we'll show you the ingredients and then how we put it all together. It'll be a great, easy, quick weeknight meal. Alright, so that was kind of a broad view of all the ingredients that we're going to use tonight. We're going to put some onion, garlic, and rice in the pan, saute that up, kind of brown it up, and then we'll add our liquid and stuff, and we'll put that together, and we'll be right back. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get our vegetables cut up right here. We've got some multicolored bell peppers. We're going to get our broccoli cut up. And tonight I'm using a chicken sausage. It's orange and coriander. It kind of helps with that Polynesian flair that we're going with tonight. And we're going to get that all cut up while the rice is going. And we'll see you back here in a few. Alright, so our onions and our garlic are now been softened up and sauteed. We're going to add to that 2 cups of brown rice. That's what they had tonight, because Corona, what? So we have brown rice tonight. That's a little healthier anyway. So we're going to brown that up. Just remember, with brown rice, it takes about twice as long for that brown rice to soften up. So it's going to have to go, once this browns up a little bit, we're going to have to go about 40 minutes. So you do 2 cups of rice, and you're going to add about 4 cups of, tonight we're going to use chicken stock. I like using chicken stock over just regular water because you want the flavor. And you can use the little tablets or granules, but I like to use the liquid just in the box, and we'll add 4 cups to that. Put a lid over it, simmer that for about 40 minutes. It'll have a lot of flavor, and then I'll also put like 2 tablespoons or a pat of butter in there to just help flavor that rice. And we'll come back in a minute. So the next step here is we've already added our vegetables. We've added all of our bell peppers, we've added our onion, we added a little bit of garlic, and our broccoli, and that's cooking down right now. We're cutting up our sausage right now. We're gonna brown it all up. Then we're gonna throw the pineapple chunks and the diced tomatoes in there, get it all cooked together really nice, and then we'll add our sauce to it, and then our rice should be finishing up around the same time. So stick around, and we're gonna go ahead and dice up that sausage now. All right, so we've got all our vegetables in here now. We've got our sausage in here now. And one thing to note, this sausage that I put in here is fully cooked. Don't put a raw sausage in here and try to cook it with all your vegetables. That's not gonna work for you, partner. So go ahead and do a fully cooked sausage, and you'll be good to go with that. You wanna kind of brown it up, so it's gonna be a medium-high heat. We've got our rice going, it's simmering. Once that finishes up, we're gonna put all this together. We're gonna add our pineapple, we're gonna add our diced tomatoes, and it's gonna be delicious. So we're using pineapple chunks. You can use crushed pineapple, but then it kind of gets messy. You want to use chunks. It's a little bit better for this. You want to reserve your pineapple juice. That way, if you need to thicken a sauce, you can add a little bit of cornstarch to that. You stir it up, make a slurry, and you can add that to it, and it'll thicken it up. And so that's what you want. So make sure you reserve that pineapple juice. And we're gonna add the diced tomatoes now. All right, so right here, this is where you're at. Everything's cooked down, everything's kind of brown. And so now this is where you're gonna add a sauce to it. So you can do it one of two ways. You can either buy like a jarred barbecue sauce, favorite sauce. You can make your barbecue sauce, right? Or you can do like a chicken broth in this, and then like pineapple juice, and even add that cornstarch mixture like I was saying to kind of thicken it up. And so you can do it either one of two ways. It really is up to you. I think tonight I'm gonna do chicken stock and pineapple juice, and hold off on doing like the jarred barbecue sauce. So that's just a personal preference, but you can do it either way, it doesn't really matter. All right, so the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add some heat to it. So we got our sweet with all the pineapple. We're gonna add some red pepper flake, and we're gonna do that now because you want a little bit of bite. You don't want it all sweet. You gotta have sweet and heat. So we got a little bit of red pepper flake in there, and that's just a taste. And you don't have to put that in there if you don't want it, but that sure will make it yummy. So the next step we're gonna do is we're gonna plate this up. And so that'll be in just a few minutes when we finish up with the rice. Well, there it is, your sausage and rice with Polynesian flair, cooked to perfection. All right, well, we're gonna give it a try out, but if you like this recipe, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel. And let me give this a little taste here right now. I can't stand it, I gotta dig in. Let me just have a little taste. Give me a moment. Wow. You've got to cook this, people. Oh my gosh. This is one of my favorites, by far. Ball game, mic drop, I don't know what you want to call it, but wow. All right. So people, like and subscribe to this. This is your chicken and sausage with a Polynesian flair.